actual red light, suspended.
I've been given like.
Are we live? Of course we're live. People, Deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in and welcome to the Tottenham Hotspur versus Chelsea live watch along with myself, where obviously we'll be enjoying, at least for me, my concern from a neutral point of view, a decent game of football. For Tottenham, they beat City. They should believe they can win today. For Chelsea, you've seen United grind out a result against West Ham United. Shout out to Jesse Lingard. Shout out to everyone who was in my live watch along of the West Ham versus Manchester United game, which was exclusively on Twitch. Make sure you're following me on Twitch so you don't miss a beat, people. I do live streams on both. So one love to everybody who was obviously there. As I said, United spoken about being title challengers. They won. Liverpool won. Manchester City dropped points. So if I'm Chelsea, this is where you try to make headwind. There's not going to be too many times Manchester City drop points this season. So when they do, you have to take advantage. Make sure you're hitting the like button if you haven't already as well, folks. One love to everybody tuned in, as usual. So, yeah, man, let me take in what you lot are saying. Obviously, I'll get into the lineups in a sec, but you can see the lineups floating at the bottom of your screen, people. So, yeah, strong lineup for both teams. We're concerned. Harry Kane starts. We're concerned, people. There we have it. Sorry, folks. Again, we're off to 24 likes, so we're off to a great start. Can we get to 100 before not too long? See how DG's thing is blue. Don't tell me you support Chelsea. I don't support Chelsea. I thought, let me find a different color, and blue is my favorite color, but Chelsea isn't my team. But if you want me to change up the color, I will. I just thought blue would look better. I mean, I don't want to do the Spurs thing, but let's change the color for a sec. I mean, whatever looks better, innit? Like, don't get it twisted. I ain't supporting no boys in blue. Do you think this is? Allow me, man. We can switch it up to that sort of thing. You know what? That looks wavy as well. You know what, Charles? Let's leave it there, man. Arsenal might survive relegation. Aye, we're on the way up. 2 wins from 6 points. Aye, Spurs, we're coming for you. And obviously, you've got one eye on the North London derby. For Spurs, it's time to stand up to be counted. If we obviously look at the lineup, people, big shout for me as a neutral is Ndombele is starting. It seems like he can't buy a game for a sec. Now you've got your opportunity. If we look at Tottenham Hotspur's lineup, you've got Lloris in goal. You've got Emerson Royal at right back. Allow me, man. You've got Lloris in goal. You've got Emerson Royal at right back. You've got Dyer, Romero, and Reguilon. You've got Højbjerg, Lo Celso, Ndombele, Dele Alli, Son, and Harry Kane. On the bench, you've got Golini, Doherty, Rodon, Davison, Sanchez, Davies, Winks, Skip, Brian Gill, and young striker Dane Scarlett. So good lineup, typical lineup. I'm sure where Tottenham Hotspur are concerned, buoyed by the return of Son. Kane is there, new lease of life for Dele Alli. At one point, it looked like his Tottenham Hotspur days were numbered. Lo Celso, I mean, he's probably there to be a workhorse, as is Højbjerg, and that balances it out with Ndombele. Big chance for Ndombele because you're going to have to work really hard defensively as well. Again, big test for Emerson Royal, Dyer, who was in decent form before his little minor injury, Romero and Reguilon, Captain Lloris, they've got a good, fantastic base. But again, games like this is how Harry Kane, I don't want to say the fans have turned their back on him, but games like this is how all is forgiven for the whole Manchester City shenanigans that obviously plagued earlier in the season, people. So that's where Tottenham Hotspur are concerned. Obviously, if I remove that for a second and wheel up the Chelsea lineup for you guys, people, where Chelsea are concerned, oh, big chance. Something must have happened to Mendy again that I'm unaware of. Again, if I'm Spurs, if I'm Son and Kane, shoot. But you've got Kepa, Christensen, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Kovacic, Jorginho, Alonso, Havertz, Lukaku, and Mount. So again, it's probably three at the back from Chelsea, or where Chelsea's concerned. On the bench, you've got Werner, Hakim Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi, Saul, Kante, Chalobah, Reece James, Chilwell, and Bentinelli. Again, their third choice keeper, who I believe they recruited from Fulham or something like that. So that's where it is. So yeah, Mendy has a hip injury, which is news to me. So Mendy plays no part of this game. We're 10 minutes until kickoff, folks. Make sure you're hitting the like button and all of those sort of good things. What's going on? YouTube, allow me, man. Where's that? Where's that other button? Leave it at that. And now we're ready to go, people. We're ready to go. Mendy's injured. Remember to know where you can get your DG merch. You know where to go. That's what the Nightbot has said, folks. So yeah, I'll leave that lineup. I'll leave the lineups for you for a sec. You've got 9 minutes to take them in. Ndombele and Lo Celso need to show Nuno why it was a bad decision to not have played them in previous games. Pretty strong Tottenham lineup with Son and Ndombele starting. I mean, from a Spurs perspective, I don't know what more they could have done in an attacking sense. You've got Kane, Son, Dele, who's typically a goal scorer, Ndombele, who is their best technical midfielder, just in terms of what they can do with a ball, in my opinion. You've got Reguilon flying down the flanks. You've got a Brazilian at right back who should be doing the same thing. You know, you've got Romero and Reguilon. So there should be, and there's enough to present Chelsea with problems now. Obviously, you're going to have a lot to do defensively because you look at that Chelsea lineup, you know what to expect with Chelsea. They swarm the midfield. You know, they're very possession-based. They work hard. You're going to have to work hard, and they've got an experienced defense in front of them, well, behind them, better yet. So it's going to be an interesting game. I think Spurs might win this 2-1. You know, I mean, it's a game where you'd love both of them to lose. Doesn't matter. West Ham playing better football than us. They lost, we won. Fair play. Welcome to the Tottenham versus Chelsea live stream. As usual, get those questions and comments into DG. Let's get 300 likes today on this stream. I think you're reaching a bit, man. You lot don't support my neutral streams at all. So I think you're reaching a bit. You know, I think we might even have to pack these ones in. But yeah, we can try. We can hope and we can try. You know, Tottenham have only won one of the last 6 games against Chelsea, a 3-1 victory in 2018. Since then, they've lost 3 times on the spin. Then they drew 0-0 in November 2020. In the most recent clash in February 2021, they lost a goal to 0. So again, there's times to put things right. Did you watch the United game? As I said, yeah, I watched it on Twitch, my guy. Thomas Tuchel, Mendy just wasn't comfortable diving with the ball, taking another hit on it, so we went with Kepa. Fair play. This is looking like a 2-2. I don't know if we're going to see goals today, man, but hopefully, why not, man? Hope we see something. It makes sense. No. Fair play. Yes, good afternoon, bro. You think Kane rediscovers his shooting boots with Kepa in goal? Never been a better time, probably. There's never probably been a better time to discover such or to try such. So why not, man? Why not? This is looking like a 2-2 that was said. Angel is just saying 3-0 Chelsea. He thinks there's a whitewash. I don't know. I really don't know. RIP Jimmy Greaves as well. Obviously, you can't talk about Tottenham today and not speak about the sad events that I've seen a man, you know, pass, someone that touched the souls of football fans and a lot of people in general. So RIP and commiserations to his family. Man are saying 2-0 to, you know, I'm calling it Tottenham 2, Chelsea 0. Boy, be interesting. 3-1 to Chelsea. Interesting lineups. RIP Jimmy Greaves each and every time. As you said there, folks. And there's a minute of silence and applause and those things. 5 minutes until kickoff, folks. 5 minutes until kickoff. Boys are coming out now. Messi's making his debut later as well. Hopefully this is a game to remember, folks. If not, then is what it is, isn't it? Alonso will score today. Always pops off versus Chelsea. Chelsea to nick it 2-1, but Spurs will be playing for Jimmy Greaves, RIP. Big up DG, big up you lot and everybody listening. Who knows, man? I think Kane scores today. I listen, I don't want to say I back Spurs. That's going ahead of myself, but I do think Spurs probably get something today, you know. I don't want Chelsea to, but I'd rather Chelsea win than that. You know, I don't think it's I don't think it's going to be Chelsea's day today. Go ahead. Once again, where the lineups are concerned, people, where Tottenham are concerned, you've got Hugo Lloris, Emerson Royal, Dyer, Romero, Reguilon, Højbjerg, Lo Celso, Ndombele, Dele Alli, Son, and Kane. On the bench, Galini, Doherty, Rodon, Sanchez, Davis, Winks, Skip, Brian Gill, and Dane Scarlett. You know, obviously, certain man got red cards and whatnot. Where Chelsea are concerned, you've got Kepa, Christensen, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Aspilicueta, Kovacic, Jorginho, Alonso, Havertz, Lukaku, and Mason Mount. On the bench, Bentelli, the keeper, Chilwell, James, Chalobah, Kante, Saul, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, and forgotten man, Werner. 4-2 Chelsea win with Son bagging a brace for my FPL team, says Yoni. I'm not too sure. Josh is saying 2-0 Chelsea. Big up to everybody locked in. Please make sure you're subscribing, hitting the like button and the rest of it. Appreciate you lot for tuning in each and every time. So it's going to be an interesting game as usual, or what is usually the case with Chelsea. Eagerly keen to see what happens in midfield. Simple as that, because the midfield battle is going to be crucial for myself, people, seeing how, you know, you've got, to be fair with you, you've got Højbjerg, Ndombele, and Lo Celso. How willing is Ndombele to defend? And I just think the Chelsea unit looks a bit better collectively defensively. We're 2 minutes before kickoff, folks. And I think in the games like this, you do need players who are brave on the ball. And I don't think Spurs have that if you don't have Ndombele in the middle of your park. Honestly, think 2-0, but the Kepa tax is heavy. 6-1 to Arsenal over Chelsea under 23s with 10 men. Yeah, we smacked them up, and my review will be out tomorrow in relation to that. Akinola's a decent player. I don't think he'll make it at Arsenal, but I think he'll have a Premier League career, and I think Arsenal will make a decent profit on the prospect we signed, I believe, from Huddersfield Town. We got released from there, and he's got experience with Lincoln and things like that. So it is what it is in that regard. Obviously, RIP Jimmy Greaves. Again, I guess I need to prepare for it at some point, people. It's a kneel thing. I don't want to kneel down yet, because obviously it hurts and that. So we're just going to do the clapping. Done now. One love to you lot locked in. Make sure you're hitting the like button and the rest of it, people, if you're not already. Come on. It's going to be an interesting game of footy. I'm like, why have I got a Scouse accent? Where'd that develop? Let me sit down, because I don't think this is happening, people. I'll sit like this still. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Times are hard having to watch Spuds. I mean, as much as you could say, that's a game of football. It's a Sunday Premier League action, really. So, yeah, man, it's a game as a neutral. I've got some sweets, but I'm not really particularly hungry, man. I literally, in the moments that we've been off air, I had something to eat, man. And Ndombele is 2 hit and miss. Well, hopefully he's a miss today. Chelsea will probably be kicking off. We're not doing the knees. Are we doing the knees? No knees, or did I miss the memo there? All right. It don't look like we're doing the kneel thing, so fair play. Where's the timer? Let's get that ready. Oh, here we are. I missed the memo. Okay. Done now. That saved my knee a bit, boy, because that hurts people. And kickoff has happened. Chelsea have kicked off. London derby settings. And I'm sitting on all the wires. Apologies, people. London derby settings. Chelsea versus Spurs. Spurs versus Chelsea. Let's see what happens. And Chelsea could be in already. Mason Mount dribbles. That could be a pen already. Offside. Saves their blushes. Good start from Chelsea. Spurs need to wake up a bit. Lukaku has shown he's not here to play games at all. Give him opportunities. He's going to bag. Good run. Hope Spurs get demoralised ahead of the North London derby. I want Spurs to win, bun Chelsea. I want both to lose, man. Draw is probably the most perfect result. Common, if I'm completely honest with you. We're a couple of seconds ahead. Let's pause that for a sec, folks. And I mean, it just looks like all man to the pump really early on for Spurs, if I'm completely honest with you. It looks like they're just going to try and be difficult to beat. They need people who are going to be brave in possession. I don't know how many of their players you can say that about. Hugo Lloris has gone long. Who is it gone to, though? Son's made the run. Kane hasn't won the first header. Pardon me. Ndombele in possession. Blonde hair Ndombele. Fouled off the ball. He's found Son. Regulon. Founds Ndombele. Finds Son. Looks like he fancies a shot. Shoots. It cannons off his own man. He's still got it, though. Good competitive nature by Son. Shrugs off Jorginho. Keeps it off Azpilicueta. And he still has possession. Regulon. 1-2. Is the 2 going to come? The 1-2 doesn't come, but it's there with Son still on this left-hand side. Son hits a step over. Another one. Puts it in. A lovely low cross, really. And these Spurs, could they have done better? Potentially. And as it all... Between Christensen and Thiago Silva, they deal with it. First corner goes to Chelsea, folks. I mean to Spurs. Apologies. Both teams have had a couple of nervy moments there. Man said pagans versus heathens. Draw a perfect result. Something like that. Something like that, broski. Son to take this corner for Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, you can't not rate Son. He's a baller. Short taken corner. Lo Celso puts it into the box. Headed out by Alonso. Højbjerg puts it back in. Dyer tries to flick it on. Dele does flick it on. I mean, that looked like a foul on a Spurs man, and it is a foul on a Spurs man. Romero acting like he's been shot. Late to the party, but hey, man, better late than never, bro. Just make sure we're all hitting that like button. Oh, I don't know if he's actually touched him there. I can't lie. Harry Kane fancies it. When was the last time he scored a free kick? Saying that might have jinxed it. One love to everybody tuned in. I mean, you surely got to go for goal between Lo Celso and Kane, man. I mean, look how much space Kepa is giving there. Any danger of the set piece being taken? Ref Harry Kane fancies it. Kane strikes. Terrible from Kane. Hits the wall. It will probably be a Spurs corner. It is a Spurs corner. That was terrible from Harry Kane. It looks like he's trying the difficult thing as well to pull it on the side. Kepa standing. Listening from Arizona. Love the content. Appreciate you, Dara. Appreciate everybody locked in. Another corner to Spurs. Zonal marking. Lo Celso. Under hit. Cleared. Spurs have probably just got a foothold on this game. It's all been Spurs at this moment in time. Emerson Royal gives it back to Loris and he pulls out to the left back channel temporarily just until things get sorted. And now he gets back over there. If you've got any links, share them up. Sani, apologies, I'm watching it on TV, so I can't help you. But his goal would be a good place to look. Thiago Silva to Kovacic. Kovacic has palmed it off. I mean, Kepa wanted a million years on that ball and he's almost given it away. But in fact, it's been a good pass to Alonso. He gave it to Jorginho. It's back here with Alonso. Mason Mount. Mount, good play here. Havertz. Aspilicueta. Kai Havertz. I think Dyer got done dirty and lost his footing. Kai Havertz decided to be greedy and the move has been wasted. Love for becoming a member, Martin. Appreciative of that. Hope you're having a blessed day, Em, as well, man. I'm enjoying the game of football. Last live stream from myself. It's a lovely, enjoyable game of football. Kepa. Christensen. Thiago Silva pops it round the channel. I mean, Chelsea seem to not 100% be woken up, and Thiago Silva started off slowly, and they keep losing it. That's a silly foul to give away to Spurs. It is a foul from Lukaku on Reguilon. He is looking for it, but I mean, you did foul him. 50 likes, people, half the way towards 100. Can we keep going? Emerson Royal. That should be a throw into Spurs. Big up, DG. Been freeloading your content too long, my man. Martin, appreciative of that. How you doing, bro? I'm doing well, man. You lot supporting, watching a decent neutral game that has nothing to do with us. Got my health. Arsenal won. Happy to, next week, trying to move that much closer to my goals, hopes, dreams, and aspirations. I'm good, man. Kane in possession. I hope you all are as well, by the way. Son now has it on this right-hand side. Thiago Silva backing off and backing off and backing off and backing off. I mean, Son ran into a blind alley and that's his demise. It's gone out of play. Cheeky smile from him. Bopping. Hope you're doing better, P, man. Love for asking. Well, you know what I mean. Thiago Silva started off very shaky in this game. I can't lie. It's unlike him, if I'm honest with you. Christensen in possession. Christensen. Thiago Silva. Think the mic plugged out there. Apologies, people. Spurs are doing a good job pressing that back three. They're not letting them out. They look nervous as well, the Chelsea lads. I can't lie to you. First 8 or so minutes, it's all been, apart from that little Mason Mount and Lukaku thing, it's all been Spurs. That might be a foul. Foul's not given. Chelsea are allowed out. That's a poor layoff from Havertz. Aimless header by Thiago Silva. I mean, Spurs have been way more aggressive. Ndombele stands it up, loses it unnecessarily, and now Chelsea can get out. No, they can't. I mean, that was silly from Højbjerg, really. Man, just trying to pull it into Rose head. Spurs pressing, looking all right. I mean, they're pressing well, but same way, you can't press like that for 90 minutes, innit? So I'll be more impressed to see what they do in the last 10 minutes versus the first 10 minutes. And that goes for both teams, but it's a good start. More to say about Tottenham at home than you do against Chelsea, and Chelsea are the stronger side. They haven't so far. Chelsea haven't got no moves going really and truly. That looked like an unnecessary foul by Kane on Alonso, but who cares? Them little things. They're stopping Chelsea from playing, getting any fluidity. They're letting them have it, knock it about with their centre halves, and when they get into certain areas, they're pressing. Look at the press. Look at Aspilicueta. Now he's going to have to lose it. They can't cope with that press so far. Good press from Spurs. I cannot lie. But again, it's early doors. And we're slightly ahead on the clock, people. Let me pause it temporarily. Good play. You're right, bro. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciative of that. Long ball forward. Son brings it down. Son to Ndombele. dispossessed, and now it's here with Chelsea. Kai Havertz, what can he do? Needs to protect the ball a lot better than he's been doing. Finds Kovacic. Kovacic finds Jorginho. Jorginho, who, you know, probably the most hated midfielder in the country after obviously winning what he won with Italy. But nonetheless, he's a baller. Christensen advancing forward. Jorginho, lovely first time pass. Here it is with Mason Mount. Mason Mount comes inside, loses it. You know, he wanted it to become the Mason Mount show. It's not that. Jorginho. Mason Mount, just do the simple things, mate. Does the simple things. Plays a 1-2 with Havertz. Here it is with Alonso around the corner. Alonso against Emerson Royal. What can he make happen? Mason Mount. Rudiger. Where's that going to go? Aspilicueta. Oh, Havertz, you can't miss kick it like that. He connects. There might be something there. It's a goal kick to Spurs. Needed to pull the trigger. Completely fluffed his line. 90 million pound man miskicked it like a child learning football for the first time on his favoured foot, completely miskicked it. Probably saw his name in lights before he actually banged it. I completely miskicked that. $59 likes, people. Can we get to 100 before the end of the game? Reguilon switches possession. Emerson Royal, what can you do? Let me see what you're about. Allegedly, Arsenal were interested in you. Ndombele does well. So does Lo Celso, really. Emerson Royal loses possession. That's never a foul, ref. And play continues. I don't know what he's looking at. I don't know what you're looking at. Don't kick the ball off Chelsea. Come on, man. Nothing happened to this brother. Like, nothing happened to you. Get up, man. You lost the ball cheaply. You know it's your mistake. Get up, man. Pussycat. Bro, what happened to Donny, man? You're alive, man. Nothing happened to you. Let me see the replay again. Bro, he's already, before he's hit the floor, he's going, Oh, I can't lie. It looks like he took a young boot in the face by accident. So, but you're doing the boy who cries wolf, man. Boy who cries wolf. This is why you should act up, because when you actually hurt, the man don't believe you. Hit the like button if you haven't already, people. Big up my Nightbot. To get all your DG merch, go to the store. Link is there. Chelsea struggling to convert chances. What chance? What they really made? I know that was another half chance. I've only seen 2, and I'm probably forcing it, calling them half chances. Really, it weren't 30. Jorginho, Christensen. Jorginho loses it. And, you know, the Spurs press has been very good, but the final ball when counter-attacking has been awful, and Højbjerg is quite poor at that. The Spurs press so far has been quite good. No emotions from Nuno Espirito Santo, for what it's worth. He won Premier League Manager of the Month for last month in August. You know, the Spurs fans were waffling about being top of the league in August. I mean, on one hand, fair enough, but on the other hand, it shows maybe that, you know, winning league titles is an uncharted water for some. And Chelsea are inventing their own mistakes. Spurs have won it back again. Like, in a matter of time before Spurs score. Chelsea have lived to fight another day here. But I think they're struggling. They can't get out their own area. They're losing it. It's not sticking. Spurs are being very aggressive. It's amazing right now from what I'm seeing. Lo Celso in possession. Can't lie. I think, like I said, I have Spurs down to win this. I don't want it to be a case, but what happened? But it is what it is. A man said, DG, what happened to fullback union? It's fullback union. It's not pussycat union. I don't support pussycats, bro. Nothing happened to you. You're going to live. Reguilon. Dele Alli. Dreadlock Dele Alli. Højbjerg. Dele Alli. Checks inside, tries to put the cross in, bit too predictable, and Mason Mount heads it on. Lukaku's done well to Mount. Mount, you've got to have some quality. Look at Lukaku. Look at Lukaku. Look at Lukaku. That's terrible. That is shit from both of you. That is terrible. You should have played it 10 years ago. You've played it behind Lukaku. Lukaku's doing nonsense. There's no Mount. That's terrible. Maybe he was tired, but the quality's not there. Good counter-attack from what it's worth from Mason Mount and Lukaku initially. Havertz has done well to make the run. You know, you could see what Lukaku... You've got to give Lukaku something to work with. He couldn't even bang it. He set it back to you and you're falling over. you're falling over. That is Mason Mount. You're having one of them weird games where you're doing things well and then you're not. 61 likes, people. Please make sure we're hitting the like button. Chelsea have forgotten how to ball. I don't know about that, but it is what it is. Dele Alli in possession. I'm telling you, it's the dreads. It's giving him the powers again. Harry Kane dropping into his false 10 position. I can't lie. Spurs are the better team. They're bopping it. Ndombele gets it back from Lo Celso. Ndombele gives it back to him. Lo Celso. Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal into the space for Son. Son, can he deliver? He does deliver. Thiago Silva prevents it from hitting Harry Kane, and that's another chance gone begging. And sooner rather than later, you'd imagine Spurs get on the score sheet if things continue. Look like the final third passes from yesterday. Mount's been tired recently. It's true, man. Mason Mount's been a bit lethargic whenever I've seen him playing. The quality that he normally has isn't quite there. We've got a corner to Spurs. Dark arts from Romeo, Kane and Dyer. Dele Alli on Kepa, zonal marking. Not much in it in terms of the air between both teams. Both teams have enough about them in the air. Son to take the corner. Son puts it into the box. Where's it going to meet a man? Alonso gets his head to it. It's on the edge of the area now. Reguilon puts it into the box. It's kept alive. Kepa catches it. Yes, Kepa catches it. You heard right. Kepa catches it. Dele Alli could have been the real deal. Rudiger, Alonso. Any danger of Chelsea getting out their own half? They're struggling with this press. And once again, Kai Havertz has lost it. You know, this is the games they need to pump it to Lukaku, if I'm honest with you. Pump it upfield to Lukaku and just make something happen from there. We're a bit ahead on this timer. Make sure we're hitting that like button, folks. Thomas Tuchel, you know, wearing a cap today. I mean, it's crazy. I can literally, if I open my window, I can hear this game. It's crazy, isn't it? Harry Kane, could he be in? Thiago Silva once again. It's a Spurs corner, but Chelsea are effing about. Chelsea are playing a very dangerous game, people. 66 likes, people. Can we get to 100? I mean, is Kane offside? I don't know, but Thiago Silva's the only one from a Chelsea perspective who is switched on. And it could have been a lot worse there. Son to take this corner, folks. Can Son pick out a man? What can Son do from here? Son Heung-min ball into the box. Not really too much quality on it. Lo Celso, I don't know what he's tried to do, but that is some banana foot. And it's a Chelsea throw-in. Now, what Spurs should be doing is boxing them the hell in. Don't let them out. You're doing well not letting them out. Don't let Aspilicueta and them man out. Aspilicueta ain't got the longest of throws. Watch him throw it bare far now. Look, the throw's not going to be that long. No one wants it. Ref, how long? Why am I moving like I'm playing? Aspilicueta, a decent throw to be fair. Havertz has done all right. He's lost it. It's not even off. And again, Spurs win it back aggressively. Thiago Silva. You know, the first and seconds, it's a competitive game. Aspilicueta's gone long. Is that out of play yet? No, it's not. Lukaku heads it on. It's back with Spurs, though. And I mean, Spurs are just keeping Chelsea penned in. You know, it's not sticking for Chelsea. Chelsea can't get out. And to be fair, this sort of performance was coming for a while. You know, Chelsea, I don't think they were the best against Aston Villa. I don't think they were good midweek against Zenit St. Petersburg. I don't feel they've been performing to the quality they have, if I'm honest with you. But, you know, maybe this was to be expected. But again, it's still 0-0. Ndombele does well to keep it on. Oh, wow. If you let him get past you, look, he must have seen Pogba today. Ndombele's done very good here. You know he's going to give you little 60, 70 minutes. No, I'll be surprised if he lasts the full 90, but what he gives you is something good. Don't forget to like and subscribe. One love, Martin. Martin says it feels like a 0-0. Mount is at his best when playing as an 8, in my opinion. Personally, I wouldn't want to see him further. I wouldn't want to see him playing that far forward. Do you know what it is? Mount is one of them. He looks like he's getting burnt out a couple times now because you can make him do a job on the flanks. He's not my sort of 10, but you can play him as a 10. For me, like you said, I think he's an 8. He don't do anything amazing, but he does everything to a relatively decent standard. Son's played a lovely ball to Regulon, who checked his run. This should be 1-0. Why are you trying to pass that? You're meant to be a fullback. Sign yourself. They need DG there. I would not be passing that. I probably would have missed same way, but I would have tried to live a movie. Regulon should have went for goal. Kane's put a devilish ball into the box. Kepa? Kepa's butterfingers and he's been saved. I can't lie. Spurs are being the better team. Chelsea look lethargic. Chelsea are second best. I mean, Aspilicueta, does he have the legs to get back? No, he doesn't. And that's a good ball to Regulon. Regulon probably needs to be a bit selfish there or have better quality on the ball. Rudiger has saved Chelsea there. Chelsea need to wake up. They've been second best. Kovacic has found Havertz. Havertz need a bit of quality. Alonso, I said quality. I saw comedy. It's a corner, fortunately, for Chelsea. Kepa is going to rule out Spurs' goals like when he refused to be subbed by Sarri. Go alone, man. Wasted that Regulon. Omar is saying should have shot. Nosebleed, innit? Oh, that's a bit of a see you next Tuesday from Christensen. And did he get booked for that? That's a nasty challenge on Dele Alli, ain't it? Dele Alli with the mad dreads. Shout out Dele Alli, mad dog. It's a corner to Chelsea. Ball into the box, good delivery to be fair. Dele Alli, the man in question, got his noggin on it. It's here with Alonso. What can Alonso do? Jorginho's asking for it. Jorginho turns, plays it backwards. Who's he found? He's found Christensen. 20 minutes or so into it. Chelsea are now fighting back people, but it's all thingy in my opinion. It's all Spurs. Spurs have pressed better. Spurs have really not allowed Chelsea out of their box. Saying that, Mount's done well. Story of Mount's life. He's being selfish. Everybody in your life, from a footballing perspective, has probably told you you're the most specialist thing. Pass the fucking ball. Pardon my language. Son has done well to Ndombele. Ndombele to Harry Kane. Harry Kane's delayed it unnecessarily. Dele Alli's gone long. That's our ball. Kepa's got rid of it. Probably asking too much of him, but yeah, man. Ndombele, Bala. Same. I prefer Mount as an 8. So do I, but the thing is, you know, he's just being used everywhere. When's he going to get time to just play one place? Sometimes versatility can be a killer, man. I think as he gets older and, you know, some of the more senior figures start to waste away from Chelsea, obviously time catches on. I do think you'll see Mason Mount play further backwards. Chelsea are now getting further up the pitch and they've done well there. Kovacic needs to do better at drawing a foul there. Emerson Royal's gone back home to his goalkeeper, people. One love to everybody locked in. Make sure you're hitting the like button, you're getting your opinions in and the rest of it, man. Big up, bro. I'm a United fan, but I love your content / ball knowledge is class, so I'm a rock with you. Love the collabs with you as well. All right, my guy, Lucas, I appreciate that. That's mad praise, man. Appreciate that. It's here with Alonso. What's Alonso going to do? Spurs looking really sharp when transitioning. They are, you know. Jorginho. Think they need more from Jorginho, Kovacic, and etc. I think they are missing Kante. Aspilicueta. Christensen. Jorginho turns and looks around. Tries to play it to Lukaku. It doesn't get there. Dyer sweeps it clear. 71 likes, people. 100 likes is the target. We're still not there yet. If you haven't hit the like button, please find it in your heart to hit the like button. In terms of action area, Sky Sports is saying 44% has been played in the middle, 41% has been played in Chelsea's box, and just 15% in Spurs' box. So again, Chelsea are losing the midfield battle so far. Tottenham are relishing it. We all know to beat Chelsea, you need to shut up that midfield to have half a chance. Alonso puts a ball in. It's gone begging. Regulon needs to do a bit better than that. Equally, you know, his Spanish colleague Aspilicueta has done terrible. And Dyer is getting vexed at Emerson Rowe, and rightly so. Fix up, pattern up. If Spurs got some centre-backs, they'd be peak. To be fair with you, they have got Romero. Christensen backs himself in possession, turns on it. Aspilicueta to Christensen. Probably need to go back home now. Thiago Silva. They got Romero. He's a good centre-back, man. I think they need a couple more quality midfielders. I'm not being funny, but you're not going to do much with Højbjerg and Lo Celso in midfield. Kovacic, see you later, Ndombele. That's a yellow card, ref. He's going nowhere. That's a yellow card. Ndombele sat on his ass. Somehow doesn't get a yellow card for that. Pardon me. Alonso with this throw-in, people. I mean, any danger of taking the throw in, mate? Ref, how long? Yeah, they definitely need more quality because at best, what have they got? An informed Dyer. Davison Sanchez not levels. Obviously, I think Tanganga will be a centre half. Whether he can be starting quality or a squad player remains to be seen. Lukaku, 1-2 with Christensen. Bang it with Christensen. Don't mind that. You deserve that. Bang that. Leng it. Good effort from him. Obviously, it's a centre half's effort in it. Good play from Lukaku. 1-2. Bang it. What are you pausing for? Hey, good little drop on the shoulder. It's not bad, you know. But again, that's Chelsea's best chance, and that's come from their centre half. So what does that tell you? Several players need to wake up. I know Mount has been involved in 2 half chances. Havertz has failed to pull the trigger, but it's got to be a bit better. Hit the like button if you haven't. It's been a decent game. It's still, however, 0-0 between these two sides. Loris has played it short to Dyer. What's Dyer on? Dyer's played it long. Who is he going to find? Kane up against Christensen. Kane's done well there, to be fair with you. Thiago Silva reading it. Acrobatic bullshit from Thiago Silva. Really not the best of things, but it's gone back to Kepa. Yeah, man. SR, you weren't in my live stream. I swear you was there at the start of the United live stream on Twitch. I said Lingard's scoring today. The footballing gods have spoken. Same way I said there's a late goal. I was in top form. I'll re-upload it. Good foul from Jorginho. I'm going to as you lot know, this is why I tell you lot to subscribe to me on Twitch. A lot of my neutral watch-alongs are on Twitch, but I always re-upload them onto YouTube. So, you know, for those of you, because you lot always onto me, for those of you that care about the reruns, I can't do it for 24 hours. So when did we start that one? That was around 1 something. So tomorrow afternoon, I'll pull it up. Lukaku. I mean, Havertz, come on now. You cost 90 million, broski. Reguilon. Again, Spurs is time to be camped in their own half now. Lovely little flick from Aspilicueta. Kane's looking for that foul. Don't foul him. He brushes Jorginho like he's not there. And he gets the foul, to be fair with you. Christensen should have put it through to Alonso and they would have scored. Probably, Josh. 100%. 75 likes. This is a tough crowd, isn't it? Are you a Twitch partner now, DG? No, I'm not. But thankfully, because of you lot, we've hit everything. I've taken my time before deciding because... obviously, I'm contracted to Twitch for 1-2 bits, but there's a lot of things. It's like I look at the Football Manager content, or apparently with game streaming, I couldn't pull it on YouTube. So again, you know, I don't really like that whole controlling my thing. If I want to pull it on YouTube, I should, because you know, you're not throwing man enough of a bag to have exclusivity. So I'm trying to see the pros and the cons if it makes sense. Because if it don't make money or it don't make sense, what we doing it for? The nation's not gonna grow. You know the ones there. So is what it is. Soft foul given against Alonso and Emerson Royal. I can't lie. I'm ready to start the Emerson Royal agendas, people. Because obviously, apparently, he preferred Spurs over Arsenal. It looks like with Tomiyasu, we got the better right back. I can't cap to you. Like, this guy looks like a dud. I can't cap. Let's get the likes up. 114. We should have at least that many likes. We should, man. But sadly, the best things in life are free. It's a tough crowd. One love to everyone who's hit the like button. If you haven't, unexpected high bills are due. Harry Kane goes up. Christensen is second best. Jogo Benito from Sun. Again, very scrappy again. Højbjerg. Reguilon, very scrappy, you know. One team wins the first ball. They don't necessarily win the second. Ndombele in possession. Drops a shoulder. He's a baller, you know. He's looking for the foul. That ain't no, ref. Son's got it. Done well. I think both teams need to hold on to it a bit more. Lovely ball from Dele Alli. Thiago Silva there. I see a lot of Twitch streamers upload their games on YouTube. It's a techie one, man. If it makes sense, then we might have to look into it. Because what I've been looking at actually don't make sense. It don't. Like, and there's actually no benefits. Like, man don't want to say, oh, I'm a partner for Twitch. But what does that mean, fam? It's like live. People are gassed off titles. We're not gassed off that. Like, what does it mean? Because even contracted to Twitch now, I'm finding it a bit hard to thingy, you know. Obviously, I would like to stream both on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time, but at least until October when the contract ends, it's either or, you know. So it's these little, and like I said, 24 hours we've got to wait. These little things, I find it hard. Obviously, everything's about peas, you know. If it was worthwhile, then by all means, you know, some man have got that exclusive Twitch brag. I ain't. Where can we watch the match? I don't know. I'm watching it on Sky Sports, man. You can go on His Goals, or you could try somewhere else. But for those of you just here for the watch along, it is still 0-0 between these two teams. Havertz, Emerson Royal. I can't lie, man. Emerson Royal looks shit, man. He looks tired, man. I can't lie. I wouldn't say that, yes. I wouldn't say that. Shout out Rants is all I'd say. Obviously, me and you can talk, but get me. Too easy from Ndombele against Havertz. No, ref. No. Ref has said no. Ndombele throwing himself to the ground. Alonso ball in. Lukaku. Dyer's done very well. Havertz. Jorginho. Rudiger. What's this? No one wants to keep the ball on the floor. Good contest, though. Alonso's, I mean, Aspilicueta, apologies, tried to go for the nutmeg. It's been cut out. Rudiger. Very scrappy game. It's head tennis right now. First and second balls. Look at it. How long's it been in the air? About a minute now. Bloody hell. Acrobatics from Ndombele and clearing it. Ronaldo inspired. Try his goals if you're looking for stuff. Shout my night, but check out the DG merch. Make sure you're grabbing your hoodies, t-shirts, and whatnot and supporting the move. Every bit made there gets put back into this thing. Mason Mount. Jorginho. Edge of Spurs' area now. Kovacic. I can't lie. Chelsea have grown into the game now. A bit more of an even contest. Alonso, you've got to pull the trigger, Havertz. Blocked by Romero. Kane's lost it too easy there. Christensen doesn't allow him out. Jorginho. Kovacic. Look at Alonso. Kovacic. Who has he found there? He's found Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta cuts it back to Mount. Mount wraps it into the box. Lukaku flings himself at it. That should be a corner. In fact, it's a goal kick. I think it's touch Havertz last. For extra content, make sure you're following me on Twitch. One love. Martin, big up the members them. He said, is this Burnley versus Stoke? It might as well be. You know, I wouldn't know that Lukaku cost 90 plus million. Havertz cost 90 plus million. This Cobham Academy stuff. Kane's one of the best strikers in the Prem. You know, I wouldn't know what Ndombele is technically amazing. I wouldn't know none of this watching at this game because it's been a typical London derby. Both teams trying to earn the right to play, but it's been scrappy, man. Scrappy. And I mean, it's entertaining. You know, Spurs are getting penned in. That's a yellow card, surely. Havertz is fouled last. It's getting scrappy. Chelsea pinning them back now. They need to, card. Chelsea look like they were going to be out of this very early on. 86 likes, people. Make sure you're hitting the like button if you haven't, man. God bless everybody who's hit the like button. Hope you win the lottery and all, continued good health and whatnot. Ndombele showed flashes, but that's him, innit? Man, I'm not paying for flashes, bro. It's like with Jadon Sancho. Man, I'm not paying, or Pepe. Man, I'm not paying for flashes. Or like Havertz. Man, I'm not paying for flashes, bro. Can't lie, man. I love Ndombele, but I'm sure as a United fan, you've seen your team's agendas, bro. Ndombele cost 60 million, you know. Man, not paying for flashes, rude boy. But I hear you. He's defo done well, though. Don't think he's done bad, and that's a good ball. This should be 1-0 to Spurs. Son. Good block by Kepa. I don't know if Son is actually fouled there, to be fair with you. He might have been fouled. I felt he was fouled there. Spurs should do a lot better. That's a good ball from Ndombele. It's a fantastic run by Son and actually by Lascelles. So he might have been offside. Maybe Alonso's done just enough to put him off there. But I would have thought Son is scoring them. Oh, the touch is unlike Son. It's a bit baggy there. Obviously, he's trying to take it into his midriff. And if I'm Spurs, I don't think they're asking enough questions, bro. Kepa cost 80 million or something like that. He's on the bench more time. You know this man ain't the most confident of individuals. Leng it at him. Shoot. You don't shoot, you don't score. You lot know this. That's not rocket science. Man said Ndombele, Ndompepe. I thought Sancho linked up well when he came on today. What do you think? I don't know. It looks like he's lost a yard of pace, but I think he linked up well. He got little 1-2s and whatnot. It's all right there. I think him and Lingard, they didn't look off the pace. I don't think they set the world alight. Obviously, Lingard did. He scored a banger, but I don't think Sancho was bad. You know, obviously, it's difficult coming off the bench. It's a congested game. I would have pulled for him sooner, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, it is what it is. He had a decent, in the minutes he had in it available to him. Make sure you're hitting the like button if you haven't and getting your opinions in. Tino is saying Spurs are bopping it. Kepa for 72 million might be the biggest howler in transfer history. Probably, and apologies if I said 80 million. Maybe 80 million euros, 72 million pounds to save myself. But ask questions of him. Simple as that. Because Chelsea are forcing it. He spent 80 million. He's got to have some use at the club. He's their second choice keeper now. Lukaku in the channels. Good play from Lukaku. Too easy by Højbjerg to get beaten there. That's all right. Balling from Lukaku. Emerson Royal's done well there. And Lloris eventually gets it into his hands. Lloris is now gone for the long ball. Has he found Son? Thiago Silva's done well. He looked a bit slow and now he's patterned up. And now Spurs can't get out of their half. It's here with Rudiger. Make sure you're hitting the like button if you're not already, folks. Still at 86 likes. We're not moving. Alonso's been fouled. Both teams, I won't even say huffed and puffed. Both teams have kind of huffed and puffed without doing anything of real significance. Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Christensen, asks for it, doesn't get it. Christensen, backwards. Rudiger, still no cards. I can't lie. I would have thought 1-2 cards, Martin would have been flicked out. I thought Ndombele should have got one. Jorginho's lost the ball and Spurs can counter-attack. They ain't got enough bodies forward. I mean, the ref's playing for Chelsea. He's denied Ndombele a forward pass as it's cannoned off him and he stopped play for such. Ndombele, at least he finds the funny side of it. 92 likes, people. DG, what you saying on Tion Wayne's new thing? Madness. That anything, that's a banger. I just stepped in and for look. It's hot. Let me stop, man. But yeah, banger. Whole album, banger. That one with the one with Rimsey, Scorcher, and that as well, banger. I think Coutinho at 140 million is the biggest finesse in football history. Dele Alli tries to control it and take it in his stride, doesn't, as Christensen doesn't allow him. Aspilicueta flicks it on. Mason Mount, too easy, Mount. You can't let your England colleague Kane win it like that. And it's here with Son. Son to Reguilon. Reguilon backwards. It's here with Højbjerg. And Ndombele, I thought you had enough time to turn on that, but true, so you ain't got eyes in the back of your head. Big up yourself, respect TN3. 93 likes. Come on, people. 7 of you are acting. Emerson Royal. This guy ain't got nothing on TT. Oh, good play from Ndombele. Had to show Kovacic quick levels. It's 1-1 between them. Kovacic sat on Ndombele on his arse a few minutes ago. Ndombele shows him, man's not a victim. I got a little ting as well. And he's back in possession. Good ball out to Reguilon. Reguilon. Rah. I mean, I don't know who he thought he was playing. Maybe he thought Nuno was a teammate, but it's gone off out of play. Hella bangers on that thing, 100%. 96 likes, people. Big up the 96 of you who've hit that like button. Havertz done well to find Kovacic. Aye. Ndombele does well to sneak it off, snatch it off him. Good little midfield scraps going on. Good tempo to the game, man. I'm happy it's not one of them dead games where everyone's trying to feel out each other and, there's not much given away tactically. I think both teams kind of smell blood with the opposition. And likewise, I don't think both teams have been perfect. Like you see there with Ndombele, simple 5-yard pass, struggling there. Havertz has been poor as well. Like you see with Havertz, simple pass, terrible, Do you see what I'm saying? Both teams, quality needs to go up if you want to nick the game. It's looking like a 1-0 thing. It could be a free scoring match, but I think all them 2-2s and 3-2s it's looking a myth right now. Someone lost their foot in there. Back to their feet. Ndombele is really good. This feels like Son's team, not Kane's. I don't know about that. It don't seem like a team catered around the individual, if I'm honest with you. But I hear you. Let me know your reasons for saying such, Tino. Or, if anyone else don't know what the hell's going on. Højbjerg. Højbjerg shit, You're not that tired, but like, he's sly a fraud, All the Bayern Munich hype, the way Pep Guardiola talks about my man in his books. You think this guy's a baller? He's a baller, but he's a Premier League baller, but he ain't a baller. Like, it's not one of them ones. Mason Mount has beat Dele Alli to it. You're going to get fouled there. Mason Mount rises to challenge well. Why? But he does all right there. Jorginho palms it first time to Aspilicueta. Man said, Shai, Havertz, Werner, Hakim Ziyech, not impressed with any of those buys. To be fair, Havertz is all right. I don't think he's setting the world alight. Hakim Ziyech, I expected a lot more. I'm not expecting PFA Player of the Year, but I was expecting a lot more. Bro, the way, bro, you need to read the books, bro. There's bare things. The way he just speaks on him, like the propaganda, like, I don't want to say, he said things along the lines, I ain't seen someone like this before, and Well, it's on my iPad, man. The way he gasses him. Kovacic. I mean, Chelsea's midfielders finally woken up. I think Chelsea might need to bring on Kante. That's a good ball by Christensen. Mason Mount doing tired things. That should be a corner for Chelsea and is a corner for Chelsea. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, says Nightbot. Come on. 98 likes, man. Flirting. 5 minutes left. Can we do that before the end of half time? Before the end of the first half? Apologies. 200 likes is probably reaching, but, you know, let's just see where we can go. Corner to Chelsea. Can they get on the score sheet? Alonso will take the in-swinger. Tear up the halftime team notes of Nuno Espirito Santo. Alonso, tired ball in. Oh, Thiago Silva throws himself to the floor. It was tired. And it's a goal kick where Spurs are concerned, folks. And we're slightly ahead, man, of this clock. Oh, no. Pause it there for a hot sec. And now we're synced up, people. Still 0-0 if you're just joining. It's been a fairly even contest. Both teams have looked shaky at periods. Both teams have looked lackluster at periods. Both teams have really struggled for real fluidity and whatnot. Both teams should feel the other team is there for the taking. Where Spurs are concerned, I think they've pressed well, or did initially press well. I think they kept Chelsea pending their own half. I think they were up for the midfield battle. Chelsea, I think they've broke on a couple of occasions, but the quality in the final third isn't quite there. I am kind of thinking, is it a game for Reece James? Because I do think Azpilicueta, he's not playing bad, but he looks like he's there for the taking. I think Chelsea have kept the danger men quiet. You know, Ndombele has been there in little dribs and drabs. The overall quality from both players, all set of 22, hasn't been good enough, if I'm completely real with you lot, people. 6 attempts each. How many have been on target? I don't know. I guess I'm going to find out soon. It's 1 on target from Spurs. So what does that tell you? As I said, let me make sure I'm writing this down. From Spurs, impressive. You know, kept, you know, both teams kept the other pending home half. Overall quality in final third, not good enough. And I don't know, is Ndombele good? Yo, what's going on here? Maybe something's in his eye. I hope it's nothing more serious than that. Yeah, I think something's in the eye of Ndombele. Reece James should have started for Chelsea, in my opinion. Expand S on why you believe such. Even game with no end product from both sides. Both teams are shaky. Yeah, man. Lacking real quality in the final third. Stop the timer. I mean, it's a shame, man. Hopefully Ndombele is good to go. He looks like he's really struggling with whatever's happening in Donny's eye. And you hope it's nothing serious. Obviously, this is a man's eyesight. This is giving me... It keeps doing the Undertaker eyes thing. It's giving me a headache, man. So you need to stop doing that, Ndombele. To be fair, that could be something. I don't know if he wears contact lenses. If he does, that's something serious. 100 likes, people. One love to you lot. 120 of you locked in. If you know you haven't hit that like button, make sure you smash it, people. Let's begin our assault and see how close we can get to 200. Ndombele looks like he wants to tell the ref something. Has he... What's the commentator saying, people? Has he lost his contacts for real or something? I don't know what's going on now. Ndombele looks like he's coming off. He's going to have to deal with that next week. Looks like time is just, delaying a bit. Come on, man. Start the game again, man. We're up to you lot, man. Game has finally restarted, people. And it's here with Eric Dyer. How many minutes? I didn't see that. Barely had that on. I don't know how many minutes. 2 minutes added on time. I thought there'd be a bit more, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, nonetheless, 2 minutes of added on time have been added on, folks. It's here with Regulon down the left-hand side for Spurs. Dele Alli's tried to knock it first time. Kane, Dele, Lo Celso, bit of quality is needed and Spurs might be able to have an opportunity. Speaking of quality, just as I said that Lo Celso has lost it. It was stuck in his eye, I think. Crazy. I mean, boy, that's mad. He might be better off doing the Edgar Davies thing and just wearing goggles. Maybe it's the dust from the trophy cabinet at Spurs got in NWA's eye. I don't know. Chelsea, a bit of head tennis. As has been the case, people. Hella head tennis. Scrappy. And it's here down the left-hand channel with Marcus Alonso. Emerson Royal wins it and he prevents it. Well, he doesn't prevent a throw-in. I mean, should I do I'm feeling do a Premier League review show on Twitch, people, of what we've seen this weekend. Ndombele loses out. Lukaku palms it off to his teammate. Alonso, just pull it into the box, man. Why are you going to put it on your favoured left? To be fair, shout Emerson Royal sticking well to his task. And that's the end of the first half, people. 0-0 between the two teams. Please get your opinions on whatnot in, people. You know, I can't say there's too much to say on that game. It's been a better game than we give it credit for. But yeah, man, both teams in terms of quality need to up it and up it quickly if they are to nick all 3 points in this game. Just resetting my timer, folks. Pay no mind to that. Dead half. Says it all there, really, isn't it? 102 likes. Let's keep moving, people. I quite enjoyed it. I think it was, as a neutral, I enjoyed it a bit. Like I said, like someone of you said, is it Burnley or is it Stoke? It was the ball spent a long period of time in the air, especially when you look at the two sets of players, more so Chelsea. I think Spurs pressed well, as said. I think they kept them Chelsea pending their half. I did think as time went on, Chelsea did a bit of that. Neither team really taking their chances or fashioning any clear-cut chances for their attacking men, really. Kane ain't had much. Son ain't had much. Dele ain't had much even. Lukaku ain't had nothing. Mount, wasteful. Havertz quite wasteful. Pardon me. Man, not too bad. Scrappy, though. Like Martin said, sums it up, really, That's it, really. But fortunately, 0-0, and I'm keen to see what happens, man. Are both teams cool to take a point, or is there gonna be someone going for it towards the end? Obviously, if you go for it, there's an element of, you take that risk. You might go for try get 3 points and walk away with none, sort of thing, people. Other than that, it's been an enjoyable half. Both games that we've done a watch along for have been quite good, man. If I'm completely honest with you. Been quite enjoyable in that regard. Edit schedule. What's all of this? What time should we say? Let's TBC on that. They play in the final third. The play in the final third has been poor from both sides. Other than that, it's been a good game to watch. How many dives did Ronaldo do? Probably a million. Havertz stinking the place out of them, man. In my opinion, I think that's what you tried to say. Still feel the nerves will mean everyone keeps missing. Even level of performance from both teams, I would say. Good opinions, keep them coming, folks. I'll be back in a second, people. I'm still here, obviously. Quick little, let me get some refreshments at half time. One sec, folks. I'll be back in a second. Get your opinions and such. Back, folks. We go again. The final third player has been lacking for both teams. Head tennis galore in the first half. I'd agree. Whoever's able to find the half spaces in front of the defense or behind the defense will be I assume you meant we'll have the chances to score. Right now, I can see 1-0 either way, says Clement. Fair to you, Kane had a golden chance. Well, I'm being a bit harsh. Son defo had a chance I thought he would take, but didn't. So yeah, it is what it is. I wonder what Michael Richards is saying. Sky Sports is showing Chelsea's break in the 15th minute. This was the chance which obviously left to Mason Mount's terrible decision making. You had Havertz, you had Lukaku. Terrible, man. Done all the hard work there as well. All of it. For the first time since Thomas Tuchel took charge, Chelsea have failed to register a shot on target in the first half of a Premier League game. This is the first time they've been shot shy. And it's been coming because they haven't really been amazing in their last couple of games, people. There's been one shot on target throughout the whole game. Chelsea have had 48% to Tottenham's 52%. Pardon me. Been a lot of corners, nothing done with it. Boy. Let's hope the entertainment's still there, but the second half can improve, man. And Rafael Guerrero scored an absolute peach of a goal for Borussia Dortmund. My word. What a strike from the left back. You look, go and check that Dortmund goal if you ain't seen it. My word, what a finish. Good finish that was. I will rest Saka and Pepe for Wimbledon on Wednesday. Yo, G, I'm trying to gift you a video introduction of high quality for your commitment and determination. I appreciate that, D. How would you want to go around that if you are actually doing that? The quality of attacking is quite poor in this league, despite how wealthy it is. Interesting point. DG, with Spurs coming up, would you rest Saka and Pepe for Lacazette and Martinelli, or double down and try to get them back in form? Any chance we could see Balogun versus Wimbledon? Well, for me, probably give Saka and Pepe the night off against Wimbledon, maybe on the bench in case things go south, but I'd give them the night off and probably give Lacazette a run out, give Martinelli a run out. Would like to see Balogun given a run out. Like, obviously, we'll preview that on Tuesday, but if I look at it, what would I go with? Subject to change. Probably Martinelli. Probably, yeah, Martinelli, Balogun. To be decided, that left flank, to be fair with you. Probably give it just Smith Rowe, just do it, man. I hope Balogun got the bag because he won't be getting any minutes anytime soon, says S. Chelsea to win. Well, we have to see, man. 114 likes. One love, people. Let's begin our assault towards 200. Keep smashing those like buttons, folks. That's interesting to know. I don't know if you've heard that Eddie. Well, we heard months ago he stopped the signing of Jude Bellingham, man. Allegedly. Thoughts on Eddie? Decent striker, not of this level. Needs to go and develop and play elsewhere. Chelsea winner. Could happen. This game's in the balance. It goes either way, in my opinion, at this moment in time. And it's not exactly true in relation to the Edu one, you know. But yeah, man. How long till this second half kicks off, man? Feels like we're delaying for time. Eddie's cold at that level, you know. Ring my phone. All that bullshit. It's cold at that level. You got to be able to show you can score goals at this level. And where I'm annoyed at Arsenal is because we're reactive. He's going to walk away and make someone else a profit. Like, honestly, if I'm Mislintat and I'm Stuttgart, I'm taking Eddie for a couple of years. Whether he develops or not, you know you're flogging him back to someone in England where you'll make a profit. If he goes to another English team, we're due a bit of compensation. It won't be that much. Hopefully he leaves in Jan. There's still chance to sign a new deal. But who knows? I actually think saying that, you might see Eddie through the middle. You might see Eddie, Martinelli, and someone else. The problem is, who is going to get that opportunity on the right wing? Eddie's on 23's level. Well, it was before that, when he was 16, broski. He wouldn't have chose you, man. You know, you lot willed out Ferguson. We wanted him at Birmingham. A lot of teams, we was close to grabbing him, man. Our Stuttgart a good team, DG, don't watch them. They're all right, but why I say that is because our former guy, Mislintat, is there. And when you look at the players they're assembling, they're going little France and taking little 1-2 players from there. I can't lie, it was United versus Arsenal hat on. Apologies. But taking a little players here and there. They grabbed Mavropanos. So I say grabbed Mislintat. It's an obligation to buy. So he's all but a Stuttgart player. Can't get over Noble just coming off the bench and that penalty. That was strong hand from De Gea, but that was tired from Noble. And play Martinelli and do you know what? He could force Balogun on the flanks, but you could go Martinelli, Balogun, Lacazette, and then that saves everyone. Play Martinelli and Lacazette up front, Balogun and Nketiah on the bench, Smith Rowe on the left, Odegaard in the 10, Cedric at left back, Marie and Holding as centre backs, and Chambers as right back, and Maitland-Niles. Maitland can get a thingy, but I'm not too sure I would play Smith Rowe or Odegaard. I mean, Smith Rowe, if anything. Odegaard, Saka, Pepe, Aubameyang, Knights off, bench only for you lot. Fully will, but you lot try to gas him. But credit to him, I think he'll end up at United personally. Lokonga in as the midfielder, Patino on the bench. Yeah, I do think Ainsley Maitland-Niles will get an opportunity. It's a shame El Nene is not fit because that would be the game for you. Probably throw Xhaka a bone and let him start. Pause. Make sure you're following. Appreciate that, Andrew. So yeah, man, it is what it is. We're at 119 likes, people. We're moving close. We're making an honest meal of getting to 200. Let's give it a better go, man. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you've hit that, people. What else is going on in the footballing world? I mean, we've all heard about Hulk doing the Mazza with his niece. I mean, bloody hell. Bloody hell. I know it's not your blood niece, but it's weird as hell, bro. Hulk is one weird brother. What's going on in the world of Arsenal apart from our youngsters smacking up them Chelsea? Get a Cobham this, Cobham that. Shut up, man. Can't come around here with that nonsense, man. Nothing going on where Arsenal's concerned, really. Miguel Aziz made his debut, though. I think Aziz is a good player and a good prospect for Arsenal's future, but I think by Arsenal fans greatly overrated to a level he's not currently on. But anyways, second half is kicking off, folks. It has kicked off. Let's see where this game takes us. Kante is on. Smoked us as well. Patino with the chip. Trust. Sat Dean Henderson on his ass. Smoked Phil Jones. You know, I can't lie. Moving interview from Phil Jones, man. You know, how he felt like a shit dad because he was trying. You don't need to watch it. I mean, listen to his interview. It's quite heartwarming from Phil Jones. And I know we all have fun and games and whatnot, but I hope he gets back, man. Kante's on. Xhaka will be safe for the Spurs game instead of Wimbledon on Wednesday, unfortunately. Never heard of 10 men scoring 6 goals in a competitive match. The Halen lads did. But yeah, second half has kicked off now, people. Hit the like button if you haven't. Spurs 0, Chelsea 0, all to do. Throw in with Chelsea on this right-hand side. Apologies, the ball hasn't gone off. And it's here with Jorginho, Havertz, Kovacic. I think this is Chelsea's problem. They try to walk it into the back of the net at times, unfortunately. Jorginho clips it over the top, finds Marcus Alonso, Kovacic, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, people. Clips it over the top. Is he going to find something? That's a good ball to Alonso. Alonso's done well, actually. I can't lie. Very good play. But again, it's Chelsea's defenders doing this. It's Christensen with a shot in the first half. It's a lovely ball and run from. It's a lovely ball from Thiago Silva. An even better run and attempted shot from Alonso. He's thrown all he can at it. Really, the margins are going against him, but he's done all he can. It's a save you expect someone of Hugo Lloris's quality to finish. To save, but it's Chelsea centre defenders doing all of this stuff. Where's the Lukaku's and the Mounts and Havertz and all of these things? Ball into the box. It should be another corner to Chelsea, and it is another one. Ball in the box dealt with. Chelsea seem to have come out the block slightly stronger than than Spurs. N'Golo Kante puts a ball in, whistles past everyone. Dele Alli gets a nod on it. Good tackle by Kovacic. Bloody hell. Absolutely taking no prisoners with Son there, is he? Jorginho. Chelsea are coming out the blocks firing in this half. Jorginho. Kante backwards. Rudiger. Spurs is time to be penned in their own half by Chelsea. Furthest I've seen Chelsea centre-backs really and truly. Whole game. Christensen. Goes backwards. 120 likes, people. Let's keep going. Kante. Alonso on this right flank. Puts the ball in. Tries to whip it to the back post. Who's creeping there? Aspilicueta was creeping, actually. Emerson Royal does well. The derby next week due to be lit. I don't know if it'll be lit, but let's just hope that Arsenal can get 3 points, Broski. Marcus Alonso with the set pieces. Team, stop letting left backs take set pieces. It's tired when Luke Shaw does it. It's tired when Alonso does it. Saying that such is humble pie. I mean, Emerson Rowe needs to be careful pushing people in the box there. Head off goal. What do I know? I'm just about to say that. What do I know about Marcus Alonso's set pieces? He just said, DG, what? Shut your effing mouth. It is Chelsea 1, Tottenham 0. One of the best players from a Chelsea perspective on the field in Thiago Silva is the man to get it. You know, terrible marking via the set piece, if I'm completely honest with you, from Spurs. Emerson Royal's caught in a mazza. Where is Thiago Silva? Dele's not done strong enough there. Again, it's a free run round the back for Thiago Silva. Dele's not done enough there. Good play from Thiago Silva. He's just used the decoy run of Kai Havertz to do his thing there. And Chelsea have drawn first blood. Chelsea have drawn first blood. Chelsea 1, Tottenham 0. They've started aggressive in this first half. I mean, the second half, and they're doing what needs to be done. So, boy, they get their rewards. Fair play, credit where due. It is Chelsea 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. DG, would you play Lokonga or Odegaard next to Partey against Spurs? I'll try the Odegaard thing again, man. I hear it. Lokonga could go in there. Well, why not Lokonga, Partey, and Odegaard? Everybody there, really. I don't think. Again, you need Smith Rowe, and if you don't play him, who do you go with? But I just feel you don't need to force everyone in the lineup. I do like Smith Rowe and Odegaard together, but in relation to that game, I know Saka's form is a bit questionable. I would personally like to go with, you know, Saka and Pepe on the flanks. You know, I don't really like Aubameyang and Lacazette in the team together, but I'd rather probably that than Smith Rowe forced into it. But if we go with the same thing we did last game, I mean, I can't be against it. Tuchel easily without any debate, best manager in the world, says Callum O'Sullivan. DG, well, I already answered that. I was just typing out Alonso is surprises. Fair play to Alonso. Broken clock is right twice a day. Kovacic looks like he's waiting for someone to just clip his legs. Just begging for one of you lot to clip his legs. And he almost done well to find a teammate. Havertz, that's a Chelsea ball, I thought. Emil and Pepe on the flanks for me. I want some direct threats, man. I know Smith Rowe's going to get in the pockets, but I want more directness. I think when you get at Spurs, they're in trouble, like you've seen here. Their fullbacks are shit. I like Reguilon, but Emerson Royal looks tired, man. That midfield as well. They can be got at, man. Tuchel isn't really at Klopp's or Pep's level, in my opinion. To be fair to you, I think he's in the bracket, you know. I think out of all of them, I'd prefer Klopp because I prefer Klopp to Pep Guardiola. I think Pep Guardiola is the best manager I've seen in my lifetime. But, you know, I mean, Thomas Tuchel's done a madness for Chelsea very early on. I think them two are above him, but he deserves to be in the conversation. But man won Champions League. And plus, Pep Guardiola ain't got nothing. He ain't really... Whenever he bucks Thomas Tuchel, he ain't got nothing to say, really. Like, he's always on to him. I hear that, but Emil can beat his man, you know, and he's quite explosive. You're right, 100%. I just feel I'd prefer Saka and Pepe. I just feel it's a game where you man are wingers playing the wings, in it. I know Smith Rowe can do a job there, and I just don't think... I actually think Smith Rowe, Pepe, Saka... I mean, Smith Rowe, Saka, Aubameyang, really, you know, they could all be dropped for the Spurs game. Realistically, it's not going to happen. Kovacic is better than Bruno Coldplay. I think everyone can see Kovacic is a better midfielder than Bruno, but Bruno's got the goals. Havertz puts a ball in the box. It's cut back. That should be 2-0. Good shot on this, blocked on the line. Who is that? Dyer. He deserves a pay grade. It should be 2-0 to Chelsea. Dyer has saved everybody. Fantastic play from Chelsea. Dyer has saved it off the line. Marcus Alonso, Havertz wreaking havoc. Havertz, it looked like he just overdone it there. Regulon couldn't get there. Aspilicueta, Spanish connection, pull it in first time. And Dyer has saved his man. You know, it's good finish, or it would have been a good finish by Dyer. Good from Dyer, good from Dele actually to make sure it gets mopped up. It'll be a Chelsea corner. The last corner Spurs didn't switch on for, they got hurt. It's taken short by Chelsea. I think this one's going to be tired. Christensen puts the ball into the box. Rudiger back post into the hands of Lloris. It was tired. Tuchel's winning the Prem this season. I mean, it'll be crazy. What makes you Klopp/Pep? Is it play of style, ability to work on a budget? Yeah, man. I think Pep's the greatest gaffer in it because, listen, Ferguson was, it's always going to be Wenger for me, but Ferguson was the big homie. I saw him go against Pep twice. He had nothing for him. Pep, the way he's revolutionized the game, it's been fantastic. I just like Klopp, man. I think I'm not going to say Klopp's motivation is better, but for me, I like the way he motivates. I like the way he works with what he works with. I like the way how, you know, he takes a couple players that aren't anything to write, to scream and shout about and makes them household names sort of thing. Like, I swear he worked with Aubameyang. I know that could be too cool. Obviously, at Liverpool, half of them names are not mad names. Yeah, he went out and bought Van Dijk. Yeah, he went out and bought Alisson. Yeah, actually, when you look at the money Klopp has spent at Liverpool, it is quite a lot. But I just prefer the way Klopp does things, if I'm honest with you. You know, style, going forward, attacking play, all that stuff goes to Pep for me. But I would just think Klopp in it. I just prefer Klopp. Really. And it's only been the last couple of years I've changed that. But like I said, I think Pep is the greatest out of all of them. And to say Tuchel has not sustained top level success is kind of false. I didn't. You said that. Where did I say that? Yeah, it didn't bang for him at PSG. He has to hold his L in it. It didn't bang for him. Same way Tuchel didn't bang at PSG. Pep never won Champions League with City currently, or won it with Munich. He has to hold his L. I just like Klopp, man. If football ends tomorrow, I think Pep's better than all of them. Like, he's done more than all of them. But then, yeah, man, I think Klopp's, yeah, man. I just feel Pep's one of those sort of guys. You need to be of a certain level before obviously he can probably improve anyone, but I just think you need to be somebody before he messes with you. You kind of need to be 30 before he messes with you. I think Klopp can kind of work with more duds. Like, I don't think it makes you any less of a gaffer, but you throw them both into, I don't know, they both take over Newcastle. I think Klopp does better than Pep. That would have been a good ball from Harry Kane into Ndombele. Kante with a little skill to go around his man. Kante showing man I can do things. But yeah, the pass was horrible. DG, do you watch cricket? I can't say I do, man. If the West Indies are playing, I'll have it on. No clue what the hell is going on. But yeah. Chelsea, I mean, there's too many white shirts in front. Who's that? Havertz. This is tired from Havertz. Havertz's acceleration is tired, but he's done well there to get it to Kante and Golo. Jorginho, I don't think one goal wins this game, if I'm honest with you, folks. Alonso cuts it back. Romero deals with it. Is he going to hook it clear? No, he finds Lo Celso. That was poor. Kante, bang it. Kante has a shot and it deflects. Oh! It's deflected in. It was booked. N'Golo, Kante. Hey, N'Golo. I can't lie. No way that's not an own goal. No way Kante gets to claim that one, but it's shameless. Kante is my guy. It is actually Chelsea 2, Spurs 0, folks. Wow. I thought it might just... Like I said, Lo Celso's lost it too cheaply. Shout out to Kovacic for winning it back. You don't buy a raffle ticket, you don't score. Similar to today with Varane, it's completely... it's a poor effort from Kante. It's deflected off Dyer. And it's just trickled in. It's hit the pole. It's bugged. You have to watch the highlight. It's bugged, people. It's a bugged goal. Chelsea won't care. Just as I said I don't think one goal wins this. They go and get a second. I'm sure Chelsea fans, Thomas Tuchel, who the hell cares? It gives them a cushion. 2-0's a dangerous lead. 129 likes. Please make sure you're running up the like button, people. Damn. Therefore, a home goal. Does Jose belong in that conversation? I mean, Jose Mourinho is a legend in this football thing. When you're speaking of best football managers, there's no way Jose Mourinho ain't there. You know? Jose was winning things, won Champions League with Porto. Let's respect what he's done. League title everywhere he's gone, with the exception of United and Spurs, where obviously he got Spurs to a final and they shagged him. And at United, he still walked away with trophies. You know, and I think Jose Mourinho, what I like about him, fucking hell, man, his motivational levels is different. You see, if you're a Jose player, the way he'll protect you, I've never been a footballer, but I would love to play for Jose. You see how Eto'o talks about him. Jose is one of them. If you ride for him, you're playing. And Chelsea smell blood. The pass just can't get over there. And I can't lie, that's terrible from Reguilon. Oh, God. He's looking for a foul and he's got it. Sun shines on Tuchel's butt again. Whoa, spooky. What did my man say in that halftime talk? Came out on smoke. Boy, I don't know what he said, but they're on something else. And if you're a Spurs fan, you know, you started off well, but it means F all now, really. You got a mountain to climb. The next goal is crucial. You score and make it 2-1 very quickly. It's far from a far gone conclusion. You got the 12th man shouting for you and things. You let it become 3-0, it's peak. As I said, Chelsea 2, Tottenham 0. Chelsea have started way better than Tottenham Hotspur in this second half, people. He's doing a good job at Roma. I hope it ain't just a honeymoon period. I can't lie. I do think it looks like a honeymoon period because that's how it started for Jose at Spurs. That's how it started for him at United. Obviously, I'd like him to do well, and I hope he gets money to buy Xhaka next year, but time will tell. Kepa, Rudiger, Christensen. Boy, Spurs are dry up. I mean, you know, are they still top of the league? Boy. Spurs bench is dead. Bro, they're gonna. Where's Bergwijn? Or that you's probably on a YouTube vid and that. Oh, hey, Thiago Silva is moving mad. Way too casual. They got away with it. There's half an hour rod left, people, and we're running away. We're getting too excited with this time on people. Chelsea on the counter attack with Rudiger. Ndombele stops it. It will be a Chelsea corner, I believe. Oh no, I'm chatting crap. It looked like it deflected off them, man. Maybe he just suits Italy. Who? Jose. Jose suits everywhere. Everywhere he's gone, he's won something, innit? I think if he goes Germany, I think he rattles Bayern Munich as well. I might be maybe not this present day Jose, but he's one of the GOATs, man. Wenger, no matter what anybody does, Wenger is always going to be my GOAT. He came here. Remember, he actually used to have a better head-to-head record than Ferguson. He was the first guy to come from abroad and bad up Ferguson and give him something to think about. We lost the war, but we was winning battles. Bro, for me, it's always going to be Wenger. Like I said, shout the big homie Sir Alex Ferguson. You know what he was on. Elite gaffer. Pep, elite gaffer. Klopp, elite gaffer. Jose, elite gaffer. Is what it is. Højbjerg, Rudiger. Ball into the box by Reguilon. Sorry, Rudiger gets his head on it. I can't lie, man. Chelsea need to get that contract stuff sorted for Rudiger, or he stands to leave for free. Lukaku's hold-up play is underrated. I don't think it's underrated. That's something people praise. It's improved, though. Spurs look to hit back immediately. Looks like Oliver Skip is coming on. Don't know what he's going to bring to the table, but fair play. And Brian Gill will be coming on. Ndombele. What did I tell you? Look, there's no way my man is getting more than this. There's no way. I mean, tell Ferguson to come back now when he can't pay up refs and that. You knew Ndombele weren't getting more than 60 minutes, though, man. It's time to hit Park Lane and get the star dog and that. Now we're going to see Brian Gill. He's a player I like, but like Saar, once you sign for them and there, Agendas FC. Clearly, Skipper's just come on to bring some energy and some legs. The transition, Chelsea are winning too much on the transition. If Spurs aren't careful, they could probably concede a couple more goals here. I hope Jose knocks the Spuds out of the Conference League in the final. By God's grace, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. One love, people. And obviously, don't forget to support the thing on Twitch, people. We will be live at some point tomorrow on Twitch. Make sure you're checking your schedule. There might be a Prem review show, so make sure you're just aware. I'm not sure of the time. And we've got to play Football Manager at some point, probably Tuesday. We'll try Tuesday and Thursday. Be a bit more consistent in that regards. Emerson slyly looks dodged. I've been saying it. He looks rubby. He looks rubbed. We might have dodged the bullet here. He looks kind of tired. Lukaku. Skip does well against Lukaku there. Emerson Royal. Brian Gill. Romero. Dele Alli. Man said Bergwijn is injured. That's why he's doing a watch along for the game. I'm not being funny, but have you ever seen Deluded and that you in the same place at the same time? No, you ain't. Pardon me. Spurs ain't paying what they used to, bro. I got to do up the YouTube thing. Regulon. Pardon me. Apologies, folks. Plays it to Son. Son to Delhi. This game is prime for Werner for the counters with Lukaku. I mean, wickedest thing. Werner probably does everything well and somehow misses his own goals. And we talk about how it could have been 3 or 4, but Werner's shot. Like I said, if I open my window, I can hear these fans. And the way Werner shoots, I don't want any shots landed in my back garden. Emerson Royal flicks a shoulder. This guy's kind of rubbed, man. Højbjerg, Kane. Don't worry, Kane. January, your thing is set. You're busting out. Kane plays a 1-2 with Son. Bang it, Kane. Kane strikes into the hands of Kepa. Even Kepa can do that. Emerson got ripped last week against Zaha. Not much better against Chelsea. To be fair, he ain't been terrible. He just looks like Essa said, dodgy. Like, he just looks like on another day with a real demon, it might get long for you. Ball over the top. Found Havertz. That first touch is horrible. Is that your first touch or mine? Hugo Lloris says, you know what? It's a long ball affair. He's gone long. Who he's played that to, I don't know. You can't afford to play blind passes. And it's back here with Chelsea and someone you don't want to be in possession. Jorginho or Kovacic for what it's worth. Yeah, bro. Listen, I ain't going to be the guy. I think Tomiyasu's clearly better. But again, there's going to be times Tomiyasu looks shaky in the league as well. Make sure you're hitting the like button, people. 156 locked in. Only 132 likes. We're gassing it too much. Let him develop first. 68 more likes until we hit 200. If you know you ain't hit the like button, hit that. Somebody's got their wish because Werner will be entering the fray very shortly, people. He's getting kitted out. Look like he's putting a hairband in. Regulon down this left-hand side, folks. Advances forward. First touch, let him down, and Chelsea have it. N'Golo Kante. I'm giving it to him. Allow it, bro. You lot told us Cavani's the best in the league. Ronaldo the best in the league. Wan-Bissaka the best in the league. Greenwood, Sancho the best in the league. De Gea the best in the league. Maguire the best in the league. Shaw the best in the league. Martial, Rashford the best in the league. Better than Martial. We start asking where's these trophies in the Champions League, in the Premier League Premier League race. People start shuffling. All of a sudden there's a bag of excuses. Brian Gill. Oh, he's played it behind Kane. Kane can give it back. He's offside. Brian Gill, you're offside. That's how the offside rule works, brother. Oliver Skip. Harry Kane. Son's made a good run. Tired attempt. And I think there needs to be more communication between Thiago Silva and Alonso. Alonso recognizes that and apologizes because that's a corner. All Spurs need to do is get one goal, you know. There's just under half an hour. You get one goal, you've got the 12th man behind you. Things can get gazy. The goalpost is always moving, trust me, but Arsenal are the only ones who overrate players. Aspilicueta against Kane. That looks like a bit of a mismatch. Son delivers a ball. That's a decent one. It's a free header. It looked like it hit the hands of Romero. I mean, what do you expect man to do there? N'Golo Kante's kind of sold short there, and it's not been dealt with. Son, Kane. As a Chelsea fan, you don't mind if they're the ones putting the balls into the box. Rudiger sweeps it clear. Havertz against Oliver Skip. Too easy, Havertz. He's moved to you. Brian Gill. Spaniard against Spaniard as he tries to take on Alonso. We're not the worst, bro. You said Rashford is better than Mbappe. You said Martial's Ballon d'Or clauses and these things. We've seen fuck all. You lot used to lie and say Van Nistelrooy is better than Henry. I will take a lot of stuff. Never will I accept a Man United fan telling me I overrate my players when everyone you sign is the best in the world. I can't accept that. Yeah. Naby Keita with the Eric Cantona expression. Man, we're telling Mbappe, come outside, Rashford this, Rashford that. Dean Henderson this, Dean Henderson that. Man used to tell me Adnan Januzaj is better than Gnabry. Allow me, man. Arsenal fans take it excited. Every fan does. My point being, no one is any better or worse than the other. Tired of United fans scheming like they're some oracles. Like come on, man. Allow me, man. Get out of here, man. Dele Alli in possession for Spurs. Spurs have got a little foothold in the game. Say foothold, they're 2 goals down, and it is quite passive and quite in front. Werner can't even finish a Capri Sun. Bro, and they're going to move Shameless this year. No one said Saka's the best in the world. But we don't talk for Saka. He might have missed a penalty. He went Euros, but man are lying about Greenwood being injured. Man are trying to save face. Is that how you, man, move? Greenwood out here saying I've hurt a hammy. Like he's gone on a night out and he doesn't quite fancy Sunday, the 10:30 kickoff. Allow me, man. Saka, if he's in the headlines for football, your guy's best performance is trying to get some babes into bed. Allow me, man. And I like Greenwood, but again, you get too excited, it's just the Arsenal cap on. It's all banter and all in jest before anyone takes me seriously. Bro, man, we're telling Mbappe to come outside, moving bad. 69 minutes on this clock, people. We're 40 seconds ahead. Calm down. Bro, man said, can't forget none of this, bro. That man there, you saying Makeda's messed as well, bro. That man used to talk about Possibon and them Reebos there. Allow me, man. Dele Alli. Oh, that might be a ball. Overcooked. Bro, Saka's not a striker. He needs to improve his final third. Greenwood's an astonishing player. Still have no right to tell Mbappe to come outside, brother. All I want to know is, bro, these guys are the best in the world, respectively. Make sure you win the Premier League this year, bro. That's all I want to hear. Make sure the Premier League comes home. Like I said, Greenwood, best youngster in the world. Rashford, best thing since sliced bread. And Martial, best thing since sliced bread. Kenneth and Jadon Sancho, best thing since sliced bread. Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, best right back in the league. Shaw, best. De Gea, best. All these best guys, make sure when Chelsea, City, and these teams there are doing what they're doing, Liverpool, you man are up there. Ronaldo, undoubtedly, second best player in the world after Lionel Messi, arguably the first. I don't think a lot of these statements are wrong. Just make sure you're up there. Make sure you never lose. Because I'm coming to you. Oh, Werner. No. Werner, you try fouling, really. No, I'm not accepting. You signed Cristiano Ronaldo. There's no humble top 4, brother. There's none of that. You signed Ronaldo. Ronaldo's not coming for top 4. And you see why I'm on to United? Because my cousins are still WhatsApping me nonsense. I can't wait till them man crumble. Regardless of how poor Arsenal are. That's not a foul on Emerson Royal. Oh. Emerson Royal kicked out there. Oh. I don't know. Nah, damn well one's a striker. That I think Emerson, where's VAR? Emerson Royal should be in trouble there. He's kicked out there, no? As light as it is. Ain't that... Am I gassing it a bit in present day football? Rudiger's a nice guy, man. He should have been rolling on the floor, acting like he's been shot and whatnot. Under 20 minutes or so left, people. It's still 2-0 where Chelsea are concerned. Son's over this set piece. What's he going to do? He's drilled it to the back post. It's a good ball, really. Kepa's caught it. And this is a good game for Kepa to build his confidence, really. He's been quite decent. And he's looked like he's pulled his hamstring. He's needs 5 minutes. He's got cramps. Elite bastardry from him. The keeper's acting up over cramps. 140 likes, people. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like. You tried it. No, but on a serious note, United need to be challenging for the league. I think United will fall short because of what we saw today and have been seeing when you lot play, and that midfield. I can't lie, that midfield is not a Man United midfield, but challenging for the league is defo there. I'm an Arsenal fan from Manny. Most of my mates are United fans. Right. Normally it's the other way around, and half of them are do you know what it is with half of these Man United fans from London? They're all Arsenal fans deep down, man. Them man, they got their Sky Sports box office seats and whatnot. I have to do the easy ones. Come on, it's all banter, man. What if we can't banter as football fans? What can we do, man? We have a laugh and a joke. We talk about serious football on here. Like, I just think football is taken way too. Football means the world to man, but I just think it's taken way too seriously. And therefore on the internet, man, like, don't start foaming at the mouths and that. Like, chill out. Like, football means a lot more to me than it does than the normal person. I'm here waffling every day about football, but chill out. Like, certain man are ready to fight you, you know, over certain opinions. Man are ready to just like chill, calm. Kepa, I'm loving the time wasted. He's trying his best to be first choice keeper again, isn't it? Can't wait to see Ronaldo in Europa next season. Might even be Messi if they carry on. Like, if they carry on with how they played against Club Brugge, Messi might be joining him still. Jorginho. Aspilicueta. Kante. Ooh, Kante with the turn and Golo. Werner, you're going to fuck it up. Told you. He's earned the corner though, but it's got the point. I don't even like bantering Werner again, man. It's not funny. Like, you feel sorry for Don. Bro, Twitter makes man crazy, bro. The internet makes man mad. And what annoys me is Dons will say all of that, but you see, like, they won't, the horrid things they say, you catch them in the flesh, they're not gonna say that. They're gonna, bro, it's weird, bro. That's why, if you notice, I don't run too many. I used to. I don't have. I'll have my laugh and a joke with people where there's a space for it. I don't do this thing on Twitter. Come man, think you're serious and good save from Loris. Man, think you're too serious and get too excited, man. Werner's kept it alive. Good save from Loris, or you know, it would have been past the pad time. Werner's done well. Jorginho. Has Messi ever even scored for PSG? No, we're still waiting for his first goal, but I believe we've made a good signing in Messi and he will come good. Kepa's gone long. How he's found Aspilicueta, I don't know. And it's here with Lukaku. Werner. Aspilicueta, corner. They're taking a piss at this time now. Chelsea are loving it, man. Their defenders have been the ones setting it. Haaland's a baller, man. PSG due to ball today. Yeah, we are, man. We need to win. It's a big game against Lyon still. Messi's home debut again still. Bro, Ronaldo's the GOAT, bro. I can't lie. It's painful, you know, because I still hold on to what Ronaldo used to be. It is a bit painful seeing the step overs and that. But you can't deny the man's golden at what he does. Scores. You knew when Ronaldo went back to United, it's going to be ugly, but he's scoring goals. It's down to United what they want to do with it, you know. Do you want his goals to mean something or do you want it to be in vain? Kind of like Aubameyang's been scoring no leap of goals for Arsenal apart from the FA Cup specific to the league. Werner's put a ball in. It hasn't gone past the first man. Skipper's conceded a corner. They can't deal with none of this. I can't lie. Chelsea have firmly took a foothold on this game in the second half. This guy probably just said, lads, I'm not being funny, but it's Spurs. That man are excited about winning the title in August. Some of you have won league titles, if not here, elsewhere. You lot have won Champions League. It's actual doers versus pretenders. You know, Ndombele with the eye injury due to, you know, going into the Spurs trophy cabinet and collecting dust before the game. Alonso with a ball in. It's met by the head of Højbjerg. It's falling to Kovacic, though. Bloody hell. You're saying about the PSG game, we're going to run riot. We're going to run riot against Lyon. Man City need a striker like Haaland. I think Man United buying Ronaldo was a panic buy, by the way. They should have invested in a DM. I think United should grab Basuma in January, if I'm honest with you. And someone else that can play that deeper role if you're not going to make Van der Beek play it, because, you know, it's too easy to clock United. You get onto that midfield, you've won half the battle. You're going to make it tougher than it needs to be. Dele Alli gets a kick for his troubles. So is that a live stream? What are you talking about, the PSG game? Nah, you man gonna have to allow me, bro. I'm finna just watch that normally, man. Spurs have lost the ball. It's 3 versus 3. Lukaku pass it. He's not passing that. He's passed it to Werner. Joke, man. It's not the best at passes, but yeah, if you know Werner, you know it needs to happen. Rice is 100 on M's though. Shout out to Lukaku for being mature enough to slip man in. In fact, there's nothing wrong with the pass. It's just a horrid touch from Werner. I don't even want to listen. It's got to the point, bro. You lot saw it in it. I don't need to speak about Werner. Kovacic. I thought it was fouled there, but they've dealt with it. Rudiger goes backwards, finds Kepa. Kepa finds Rudiger again. Rudiger, baggy touch, almost put him in trouble, but he's found Alonso. Good game management from Chelsea here. I thought Kepa put Christensen in problems there. Christensen just puts his foot through it. I thought Kante was fouled by Dele Alli there, but it's a good run from Ali. Ali might as well bang it. He might as well bang it. Never a foul, ref. Never a foul. Kante to Kovacic, and Chelsea don't look like they're trying to get that third. They're cool with what they have. Too easy to skip past Emerson, Royal, Alonso, and players continue. This here with Kovacic. Lukaku. What's Lukaku on? He goes forward. That touch is baggy, rude boy. That touch is baggy. That touch was, I don't know what Lukaku was doing there. That was horrible, man. Well, Werner's Werner. I don't know waste you lot's breaths in it. You know, if you lot saw it, you saw it. It's not even, it's become a norm in football, isn't it? It's become a norm. Death, taxes, and Werner messing up easy chances. You know, again, Chelsea need to, I heard Dortmund are interested in him. They need to just get their 30, 40 million euros back, flog him. He'll probably look like a madman at Dortmund anyways. He'll probably improve better. He needs to go. He's not going to help Chelsea. Oof. Marcus Alonso is tough to deal with. This Emerson Royal guy's stocks are going down. Brian Gills tried to dribble out, gone into Norway. He's won a foul though. To be fair, Lukaku's tried to feed Werner twice. He needs to go on his own now, really. That one there was tired from him. 150 people. You know, I know there's 50 of you who have not hit that like button. Can we get to 200 within the next 10 minutes? You hit the like button, your life's going to get blessed, you know, forever healthy, finances and whatnot, going to win the lottery. Hope it happens. If you don't hit the like button, can't guarantee it though. Tuchel is going to lose a game in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, he needs to be sold. Starting to feel bad for. But do you know what it is with Werner? It's the confidence. Like missing is missing, but he looks like one of them mad confidence players. Like you always, like an insecure person in a relationship, you've always got to tell he or she that they're pretty or they're handsome or there's no one else. Like I think, you know, I'm very much like Wenger. If I was a manager, I've got a lot of time in the world for these guys, but only if they're elite talents. If they're bog average like Werner, bro, just flog that. Saying that Werner's found Kante, he's found Werner again. Werner, bro, this guy's shit. I'm sorry, he's shit. It should be 3-0. Kovacic, back poles. Aspilicueta, good save from Lloris. Even Lukaku is playing for the opposition as he defends better than certain other people for Spurs. It's getting quite crazy now. It's getting quite funny. I mean, look, big up to Lloris. Alonso has caused carnage in this game. They have not been able to cope with Alonso in this second half, folks. Ran absolute carnage. And it looks like Lloris is hurt. I would be as well. And I mean, Werner was horrible, man. They say it was horrible. Like, it's horrible, man. It's horrible, though. Like, when someone is playing this horrible and their confidence, man, it's a cocktail no one wants to drink. It's haram, bro. No one wants to see this. Complete joke, man. Like, bro, they're lucky Lloris has got some personal respect in the performance. Lukaku defending better than certain men have defended all game. There's 9 minutes left of this clash, folks. Man down right now. I mean, all Emerson Rowe has done is be on the floor as well. He's kind of shit. Moving like one hooker. Man City is going to win the Champions League and Premier League. Let's see what's going on, bro. Werner Morata. Morata scores important goals. Saying that Werner scored some important goals for Chelsea. I think Werner's genuinely worse. From what I've seen in the Prem, I think Werner's genuinely worse. Davinson Sanchez on. It looks like Nuno knows, bro. There could be 3. I can't lie. I'd rather lose 3-1 than 2-0. At this point, I'll just go for it, man. This tells me, man, them are shook. Kareem Adeyemi bagged yet again. Romero off. There must be a knock. Surely. Swear down, Leicester are level on points with Arsenal at this moment in time. Trust the process and everything there. Look, bro, Laurie should be in pain as well, bro. Because man, I dive in and mashing up myself for what? Chelsea's midfield, Spurs just haven't been able to cope with it. Emerson Royal, can't lie, we need to get at this shooting this in the next game. To be fair to you again, this just the fact that Spurs have lost this, it's safe to say they've probably lost. It makes me more nervous for the North London derby. I'll be real with you. Boy. Emerson Royal. Davidson Sanchez. $84 or so minutes on the clock, folks. It's looking a bit mad. 164 likes. Let's keep going towards 200 people. Let's keep moving. Jorginho's been schooling these lot, man. As has Kante since he's come on. Is it Alonso or Dani Alves? Werner is just Werner. You can't. I'm sure Chelsea fans know it can't always be perfect. Has Romero done anything? To be fair with you, I think he's one of the only guys trying a thing. It's dead with Timo DG. I give him time as a neutral fan, but no, I'm tired, Robbie. No, Werner's bold. The way sometimes people miss chances like how Werner does, and the confidence shows me that you might get back. Werner looks like these things keep him up at night. It just looks it's a pussycat. And I just think Chelsea have to be ruthless. They ain't got time for that. Alonso delivers, skips past everyone, cleared by Reguilon. It's fallen to Kante, or better yet, Jorginho's giving it to Kante. So over here on this right-hand side, Chelsea just toying with Spurs at this moment in time. Lukaku is a goal merchant. I mean, as a striker, being called a goal merchant surely is a compliment. Kovacic finds Alonso. I think Kovacic is underrated. For me, he's one of the best in the league, man. He ain't going to grab mad goals and mad assists and them things there, but this guy's a baller. I mean, Real Madrid could have had him, you know, when Modric calls it a day. Lukaku, saved by Lloris. Imagine if Edu bought Emerson Royal, dodged a serious bullet. To be fair, Arteta said, I don't want him. He said, I wanted TT. Done what he needed to do. Son dispossessed, too casual from Son, never a foul. I mean, Son wanted a million years on that ball, unlike him. Kovacic popped it round the back. Jorginho, oh, that's a ball. Lukaku, twist him up. Lukaku wants too long, overrun it. Has he? Shoots into the brick wall, which is Davidson Sanchez. Dark arts from Davidson Sanchez as he tries to stop Lukaku from chasing it down. Lukaku probably too excited to score there. Kane, that's a ball. Oh, I see what he tried to do. Didn't happen. And it's here with Alonso boying it. That's a foul, ref. Brian Gill brings his man down. Alonso is loving it out there today. Make sure we're hitting the like button and we're subscribed on Twitch, folks. Help the guy build up the thing on Twitch. One love to everyone who was at the Man United versus West Ham watch-along. Kane nowhere to be found. I'm not running no Kane jokes because he will find himself next week in the North London derby. You know how the thing's set already. He's had a tough time. Fans on to him about the City stuff. He scores and they beat us and it's a fairy tale. So I'm not talking nothing. Jorginho in possession anyways. Chelsea's midfield just went up several gears and Spurs have been peeing about, but they can't cope with what they've been doing. It's here with Alonso. It's Kane on the pitch. Alonso. Oh, that's a tired ball in. It's a complete miskick by Dele Alli. Sends it into the channels. I mean, Brian Gill had no chance there. More hopeful more than anything. 170 likes, people. You know what, we haven't quite got there, but I appreciate everyone who's hit the like button. 30 odd from 200, but I love it. You know, Thiago Silva's being given man of the match, and I think that's just deserved. Personally, I think it's a tie between him and Alonso, and a special shout out to Kovacic, Jorginho, and the introduction of N'Golo Kante. I feel that midfield just went up several gears and Spurs couldn't cope. Just couldn't cope with it second half. As we approach the end of this game. Now, obviously, we're a bit ahead here. Let's leave it there. We're about to be there. I mean, Chelsea loving it. 1-2, loving it too much now. You know, Jorginho, I don't know what he's doing. The quality is starting to drop. I'm hearing Florian Wirtz balled out today. Do you rate him, DG? Yeah. You know, they beat 10 men Stuttgart, and he's a young player I like the look of a lot. I've done videos about him. What's your predictions for the North London derby after seeing Spurs today? I think we've got to let things simmer, and we've got to consider this is just an isolated result. This is the same Spurs team. Well, not individual like for like, but this is the first team. This is the same Spurs team that beat Man City. So, you know, they've won a big game this season. We've won games that we should have been winning. And even that, like, we weren't perfect against Burnley. There's a lot of things that we say, yo, on another day, this, that, and the other. Against Norwich, the same token as well. So there's a lot to think about. And I don't feel you can say anything. As you lot know, North London derby doesn't mean much in relation to form. But there are some 1-2 bits you can get confidence with, especially our midfield. But again, our midfield isn't Chelsea's. I think you've got to play Odegaard, Lokonga, and Partey, obviously, after this. And to be honest with you, you know, it feels like a million years away from now. But there was a second Chelsea looked like they would lose this. At Arsenal, that period where Spurs were on top, we probably concede 1 or 2 other goals. Keep up the quality content, brother. 17 felony, Bellamy. What a name. Appreciative, man. I appreciate that. Kovacic, there's 4 minutes of added on time, folks. Lukaku, is he going to get it? Lukaku slipped in Kovacic by Chelsea. Chelsea might pull the trigger here. Kovacic is greedy as hell. If I'm Lukaku, I'm smacking you up in the changing rooms because you're being a prick. Pardon my language. Everything was done there. I'll bust you. You got bust me back. All you had to do is Scratty tried to be greedy. You're getting headlocked in the changing room because you're being greedy. With greed, the world doesn't go anywhere. I mean, what are you doing? Big save from Lloris, you know, but come on, that is it. It's a corner, but that's it. Spurs just got another Matt Doherty. DG smashing it with the watch-alongs. Other streams can't compete. Bless DG keeping it real. I don't know if that could be said. You know, we're still mediocre in terms of views, but I appreciate that, man. We keep building and we keep trying. Aspilicueta. Werner. I mean, what's he going to do? Werner cuts it back. That's a good one. Rudiger, hey, German link up. Rudiger, you know. Chelsea 3. Spurs 0, completely rubbed out. And that one there probably sparks all the exiting Spurs fans and whatnot. That's it. They've been rubbed out. Safe. That's it. Congratulations to Chelsea. Again, Werner, the first good thing he's done today, people. Again, Spurs not defending well enough, not following runners. Where is Rudiger? Look at Rudiger. Rudiger has completely evaded Højbjerg and who else is there? I think it's Regulon, you know. Yeah, second best. What a run from the centre half. And to be fair, when we played Chelsea, he was trying to set up goals from outside with the outside of his foot. So he is a techie player. Is what it is. Spurs 0, Chelsea 3, completely rubbed out. Completely rubbed out. Chelsea completely. Game, set, match. Rudiger showing my man how to finish. Trust me, Rudiger needed one chance to show Werner how to do this thing. Arsenal 3, Spurs 1. Pepe, Odegaard will do a madness. Let's hope so, man. But let's deal with that next Sunday, man. DG, you should do a tactics video and player analysis videos. To be fair, I do that. Like, you check my last live stream, the Arsenal stream, we spoke about Burnley from a tactical point of view. I need to cut up that video and upload it individually and whatnot. But that is something I do like to do. Dyer's gone long. That is something maybe I can play up on a bit more. Why not, man? Dyer's gone long. He's found Regulon. Again, it's not worked out, man. Just under a minute left, people. Spurs on -3. Goal difference today. Nice. Spurs fans execute the fire drills training. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Lukaku, are they going to make it fourth? Lukaku, don't pass to no one. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. I like it. Someone just got bundled off Lukaku. That's a very good tackle from Oliver Skip, though, to deny Lukaku. Whether you're losing 3-0 or whatever, that's a very good tackle from Skip. He didn't give up. He bounced back. I mean, all the Spurs fans are exiting. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see them in a second when I walk down my street. I told you 3-0 DG. Angel, you did. What's the lottery numbers? When am I going to get 50,000 subscribers? Or you need to answer some of these questions. Chelsea only conceded a penalty this season. Right, that's scary if true. I don't know. How did they concede against Villa? Was it a penalty against Villa? Or did they concede against? I don't know. I really don't know. And that's it. Chelsea 3, Tottenham 0. Second half masterclass from Chelsea. And it feels like an eternity away. But the first 10-15, I feel Spurs had them penned in. The introduction of N'Golo Kante made a difference. Kovacic and Jorginho unplayable. Marcus Alonso world class in this game. Different class, different gravy. Rudiger gets on the score sheet. Even had time to see Werner miss a bag of chances. You know, they deserved it, innit? Spurs 0, Chelsea 3. And Chelsea weren't even at their best. And this is why they're title contenders. And if you're Chelsea, you're laughing because you've taken points. United and Chelsea are laughing. They've taken points. Liverpool the same. And you've seen Manchester City drop points this week. For Spurs, obviously, it's the North London derby next weekend. Form goes out the window. As I said, this scares me more. The fact that they lost this game scares me more going into it. But yeah, man, completely shut them out. This is why Chelsea are different gear. Big up, DG. Thanks for the stream. No, thank you lot for supporting it. You lot have made it interesting with your banter. You know, with the banter, with the talking points, with everything you lot say, with just the support. You know, one love to you lot. Without you lot, I don't want to talk to myself like a madman. So I appreciate everyone connected all over the world through our love of football. And, you know, I'm an Arsenal fan that has had nothing to do with me. So I appreciate all the support, man. It's always lovely to be here speaking football. So, yeah, man, and one love to everyone that was at the, you know, my West Ham versus Man United live stream. I always tell you, lot, make sure you're following on Twitch so you don't miss a beat, people. You know, we do this cross-platform sort of stuff. But, yeah, man, it's a fantastic game. 3 live streams today. I've completed 3 out of 3. They've all flown by. They've all been fantastic. 2 on YouTube, 2 on Twitch. They've all been... No, 1 on... Yeah, 2 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. That was terrible maths. So, yeah, without you lot, it's tired, people. It's tired. Yeah, that's the Liverpool game. To be fair, Chelsea are doing whatever they're doing, innit? They play beautiful football, and they're the team to beat, in my opinion, in the league. Saying that, Chelsea are not the league holders, City are, so it's probably both of them. But, yeah, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We're at 179 likes. So if you haven't hit the like button, hit that. Can we hit 200 tomorrow? Obviously, for United fans or people interested, I'll re-upload it was on Twitch, so I have to wait 24 hours. So round 1 or so tomorrow, you'll see me upload the, you know, West Ham versus Man United watch-along for you lot to watch on the replay. Yeah, man, I appreciate all the support, man. Man are saying it's bedtime. It's 3:30 a.m. in Melbourne. I respect the commitment to supporting my stream. Please go and get some sleep, and I hope you all have a great Monday and you all attack your goals aggressively and whatnot. Fantastic game of football, man. Fantastic game from a neutral point of view as well, man. Really and truly. These are more enjoyable. With that, Chelsea go to the top of the table with 13 points. Spurs remain on 9 points. Liverpool are second on 13, as are United also on 13 in third. Chelsea plus 11 goal difference. There isn't much. You know, Brighton are in the top 4 as well. You know, they're on 12 points. Then you've got City who are 5th, Everton 6th. You know, Villa are 10th, Brentford and West Ham in 8th and 9th, respectively. The fact that Arsenal aren't bottom anymore is something to be happy about, but we're still not in the top half of the table. In fact, we're 13th. We're ahead. Watford and Leicester are above us. Oh, Leeds are flirting with relegation. Norwich 5 games, 0 points. Burnley 5 games, 1 point. Newcastle 5 games, 2 points. I wouldn't mind if Burnley and Norwich go down. Would like to see Newcastle escape that. But it is what it is, people. Good morning, good morning, good night, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Come on. Obviously, you lot, man, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. It's been fantastic. And yeah, man, obviously, subscribe if you haven't already. Support the movement. Other than that, people, thank you very much for tuning back in. Hope we buck up again. Stay in good health and those sort of things there, people. I'm out, man. God bless you all. Love for tuning in.
There's always just that active red line, defending.
I think it's like